आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a Nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of this struggle every day.
16th of November is the death anniversary of 7 freedom fighters who were hanged to death for their role in the 1915 Lahore Conspiracy Case. They were Kartar Singh Sarabha, Vishnu Ganesh Pingle, Bakshish Singh, Jagat Singh, Surain Singh, Ishar Singh and Harnam Singh. The revolutionary and patriot Kartar Singh Sarabha was merely 19 when he was executed by the British.
जग तक दुनिया उते धुप ते छां रहू करतार सियां.
Kartar Singh was born on 24th May 1896 in Sarabha village near Ludhiana. He completed his basic education in Ludhiana.
In 1912, he was sent to America for higher studies. Upon reaching San Francisco, an incident at the immigration office changed his life forever. He noticed that Indians were subjected to humiliating questioning, while immigrants from other countries were allowed in after bare minimum formalities. This infuriated the young boy, and he started questioning the existence of British rule in India.
When the Ghadar Movement was born in 1913, Kartar Singh became one of its key members. He was made in charge of the Punjabi edition of Ghadar, the party mouthpiece. The newspaper highlighted the atrocities of the British and fueled revolutionary ideas among overseas Indians.
Soon, World War I broke out, and members of the Ghadar Party decided that it was time to shift base to the homeland and mobilize the countrymen. On September 15, 1915, Kartar Singh left for India. He met well-known revolutionary Rash Behari Bose in Benares and informed him of the arrival of 20,000 members and workers of the Ghadar Party and plans of the revolution. Unfortunately, the British got wind of these plans and launched a massive operation to apprehend them. Several members were arrested, but this did not deter Kartar Singh from planning ahead. He went about preparing the base for the revolution in Punjab.
He focused on mobilizing Indian soldiers in the British Army to join the movement, especially cantonments of Meerut, Agra, Banaras, Allahabad, Ambala, Lahore and Rawalpindi, and simultaneously set up a small-scale arms manufacturing unit in Ludhiana. The date for revolt was set for February the 21st, 1915. A plan was made to attack cantonments of Mian Mir and Ferozepur, whereas Ambala was prepared for a mutiny. Meanwhile, the British reacted swiftly and arrested a number of revolutionaries.
Kartar Singh, however, managed to evade arrest. The promised revolution did not come to fruition. Refusing to give up, Kartar Singh made a last-ditch desperate attempt on March 2, 1915 to rouse the Indian soldiers in Sargodha and incite the soldiers to mutiny. This time, a soldier got him arrested. He was sent to trial with the other members of the Ghadar Party at Lahore in what came to be called the Lahore Conspiracy Case. Kartar Singh and many others were tried in the Lahore Conspiracy Trial in April 1915 for their roles in the February plot.
When questioned about his role, Sarabha was defiant, stating that it was his duty to get Indians to rebel against the British. Sarabha was executed at the Lahore Central Jail on 16th of November 1915. Bhagat Singh always used to keep Sarabha's photo in his pocket. India will always cherish the memory of its hero, Shaheed Kartar Singh Sarabha.
The freedom struggle hero Vishnu Ganesh Pingle, who was executed along with Kartar Singh Sarabha and 5 other revolutionaries, laid down his life for the motherland at the age of 26. He was born in Talegaon Dhamdhere village of Pune district on January 2, 1889. After completing his schooling, Pingle went to Washington and got a degree in electronic engineering.
During his stay in the US, he came in contact with revolutionaries such as Lala Hardayal, Kartar Singh Sarabha and Pandit Kanshiram and became an active member of the Ghadar Party. Pingle used his engineering skills in making bombs for the party. After coming to India, he started revolutionary activities in Punjab and maintained secret contacts with revolutionaries including Rash Behari Bose and Sachindranath Sanyal.
During World War I, the Ghadar Party planned an armed uprising against the British. They arrested Pingle from Meerut Cantonment on March 24, 1917, with 18 live bombs and other explosive material. He was hanged to death in the Lahore Central Jail on November 16, 1915.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.